It is one of Switzerland's most dynamic luxury watchmakers, targeting high growth, partnerships, and an increasing share in a highly concentrated sector. Kern talks the state of the luxury watch industry, politics, and the path to future growth. Breitling CEO and co-owner sits down for the CNBC conversation. For this CNBC conversation, I'm joined by the CEO of Breitling, Kern. Josh, always a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much for your time. You've completely transformed this 140-year-old brand, and out with the old image, in with the new. What does the new brand stand for?
Well, I think we are more faithful than ever to the brand, to the history of the brand. You're right. We had our 140th anniversary last year. We're running with the new management this company now for 7-8 years, and we became in a way a generalist watch brand. We offer everything from a very classic product like the Premier to something electronic for professional pilots, the Emergency. But this was an obvious choice because we have all these products in the history and they're all important. And we changed the image of the brand. We are in one of our beautiful boutiques here in Zurich. You see the style, which we call modern retro. So you have the brick walls, you have a certain vibe, an anchor in the past, but still being, of course, very modern. I think it's very cool. I'm not wearing a jacket today. We want to be the cool and relaxed alternative to the very conservative watch brands in our price segment. And we don't, in that context also, we don't sponsor golf or tennis. We're in surfing. We have Kelly Slater here. We had triathlon. We try to be more accessible, intellectually accessible for the consumer. Yes, we're an exclusive brand by distribution, by price, but I think we're very inclusive in the way how we communicate. So these three pillars in terms of products, in terms of positioning, in terms of marketing, and visual language, I think were the key success factors of Breitling over the last couple of years.
You've been the CEO of this brand for more than 7 years, and you've more than doubled the revenues during this time span owing to this brand relaunch. What do you think resonated the most with luxury buyers?
It's the positioning. I think luxury changed a lot over the last, I would say, 50, 60 years. The luxury we know today really emerged in the 1980s in Italy, in France, with all these brands, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, etc., growing. And because also of the changes in the world, crisis, wars, political instability, macroeconomic problems, we were looking for something more, I would say, approachable for the consumer. We are expensive. Our average price is $7,200. But I think we're approachable, we are relaxed. And with that image of surfing, outdoor, by the way, which helped us a lot also after COVID, we reflect the real life of real consumers of today and a certain positive spirit. And you see it also in the way we do products. Our products are very colorful. A journalist told me one day, we're a feel-good brand, which in a way is something we want also to reflect, yes.
George, the consumer that you talk about, though, is struggling. The post-pandemic boom is fading. Now we've got U.S. tariffs. We've got the Chinese consumer not coming back the way that we had all expected. Can you characterize for me the state of the luxury watch industry right now?
Indeed, it's a very long-lasting crisis we're facing at this moment in time. You mentioned all the problems. We had, indeed, after COVID, what we call the revenge buyings, and this is, as you said, fading out a lot. We had then many problems after the Russian invasion in the Ukraine in terms of inflation, energy costs, in particular in Europe. We have a real estate crisis in China. Many young people are unemployed in China. It is what it is. We have to face it, right? But I always say we are humans. We are people. We want to enjoy life. We still want to buy luxury goods. We are not robots. We are Epicureans. We go to restaurants, and people still want luxury products. When you look into the luxury industry since the 1980s until today, still it has been growing tremendously. So you have to look into the trend, and within the positive trends, you have dips, but it will go up again. I'm convinced. Thank God, yesterday we had the announcement of the ceasefire in Gaza. This will help the consumer sentiment. You know, buying a luxury good, it has a lot to do with the psychological environment. You need to feel good to buy a luxury good, and more good news you have, more positive is the consumption. More negative news you have, more it's going down. So I hope that many political problems will be solved, and then we will see a growth again.